Sails are out, the sun is out, the wind is out, and we are hauling.
We need to get to the tropics where we can just be naked all the time. You can thank me later. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen anybody do. For reals?
For reals.
We are Brett and Jade Evans. We bought a wrecked sailboat at auction, then dedicated the last year to bringing her back to life. Now it's time to transform her into our off-grid floating home. Subscribe and join us as we embark on our greatest expedition yet.
This week we have an amazing sponsor, so give me just a minute because this is your invitation to take yourself and your mental health seriously. BetterHelp has over 15,000 licensed counselors in their network, which for you means a broad range of expertise that is available worldwide. BetterHelp is not a crisis line. It is not a self-help program. It is professional, licensed therapy that is available securely online. Whether you are on a boat, locked down in a city, or isolating in a small town, signing up is easy and you can start communicating with your own personal professional therapist in the first 48 hours. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly phone or video sessions. There is no waiting room. You can message your counselor at any time. BetterHelp is committed to helping you live a happier life today. They've made it streamlined and free and easy to change counselors so that you can find your perfect fit. It's more affordable than offline counseling, and they have financial aid available. Visit betterhelp.com/Evans. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join the over 1 million people who are taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. And we have a special offer for our audience, for you guys. You get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Evans. Thanks so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring our video, and take care of yourselves out there. Look at this beautiful day. Brett, can you stop making the dogs howl? I'm vlogging. Oh, okay. Dogs are howling, Brett's howling, but look! We are flying. That's actually not true. We're sailing quite slowly. We don't have a lot of wind today.
We're doing 7 knots right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the wind just picked up.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we're sailing. We had to survive the hurricane. We have survived.
And we did it.
The sun has come out, and there's another hurricane coming. We'll get to that later. I think the hurricane's not really a hurricane anymore.
No.
It's just like
it'll just be a storm.
The remnants of Ida.
We have been stuck up in the Narragansett Bay for way too long. Sails are out, the sun is out, the wind is out, and we are hauling. This is good.
I'm currently playing my favorite game. I call it Dodge the Crab Pots. Didn't hit either of those. Doing great so far. They're all over the place up here. So you definitely have to pay attention because the lines can get stuck in your prop. It's not as much of a worry being a sailboat because our prop isn't on, but...
Where'd it go?
What go?
Sure, our prop isn't on. Not one of my better ones.
We left you guys last surviving the hurricane. It is gone. We've got blue skies. We survived. Okay, and here we are. We've been hanging out in the Bristol area getting a bunch of just chores and tasks and all the life things done because we've been sailing for a long time, so we finally were like, okay. First and foremost, we have so much laundry. I know I'm being a little bit dramatic, but we have so much laundry. We go through more clothes living here in New England than we have ever gone through ever because of the weather. It's like hot and then it's cold and then it's hot and then you sweat through your cold clothes and then it's like, it's this whole thing, and we need to get to the tropics where we can just be naked all the time. Then we won't have to do laundry. But in the meantime, we have a lot to do.
Most of the boats that were hunkered down with us have now left.
There's a lot of mosquitoes.
A lot of mosquitoes.
Once we get our laundry, I think we'll leave too.
Yep.
Back to the ocean for us. Now I've just got to go back for the dogs. They are pissed that we left them. Gotta hurry, the mosquitoes are gonna get us. Go, go, go! Oh, first try.
Hi, Benny. Hi, Dingo.
Tell them how mad Steve is gonna be at us.
For our 700 packages.
We have a ton of packages here for all the things we need for the boat, mostly project things, but yeah, usually we come regularly, but because we've been out sailing, we haven't been in a few weeks, and Steve's gonna be like, guys, you can't keep filling up the post office.
Oops. Who's this from?
I always hate when we do this. I feel like people always give us looks like we're porch pirates or something.
Oh, I didn't think about that. It does kind of look like we're porch pirates.
Alright, this is for the doggos. This is gonna be fun. Set up.
Go. Ginormous bag of laundry.
What are you talking about?
Our sail bag is worth. You wanna give us an update?
Second load. Last load. I'm glad we took the dogs first though because it's raining and we're getting a little wet.
Or for drying our clothes. Oh no.
What?
We broke our prop.
Oh man. For reals?
For reals. Yep.
At least we're going with the wind.
No.
Okay, we were in bed. We're awake and we're vlogging, even though we're really tired. There's a lightning storm.
It's just raining and lightning, and we haven't heard any thunder.
But we've seen a lot of bright.
But we've seen a lot of flashes. They're all really high. Nothing, as far as we can tell, we looked at kind of the lightning map, and nothing is hit anywhere close at all. But that doesn't mean that they couldn't. We are far away from all the other boats, which I actually think is probably a good thing.
Maybe. I don't know how lightning works.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe it's a bad thing.
Does a lot of metal attract more lightning to that area, or being the only metal?
Maybe you want to be next to a boat that's slightly taller than you.
All right, what are we doing?
We should go park next to a tall catamaran. Realistically, there isn't a whole lot we can do to really prepare the boat. What we will do is we will put some of our electronics in the oven. That's really our only Faraday cage that we have that might do something. We'll try it. Hopefully we don't need that, and we'll pour back. Good morning. Last night was quite uneventful. Nothing dramatic. Didn't end up having to use our oven Faraday cage. Thank goodness, because I don't know if it actually would have worked, because now that I'm thinking about it, I put all the electronics sitting on the metal rack, which is touching the metal side, so it actually probably wouldn't have done anything. So something to think about later, some sort of insulator. Anyways, we are going to move and hopefully find someplace less mosquitoed. We're not gonna go very far, just enough to hopefully be a little bit further from land. What was that?
I just came to get everything ready and you already did, so let's go. Thanks, babe.
Someone had to get you ready though, so it works.
Took me a long time.
Just the right amount, apparently. It's pretty narrow getting in and out of this little bay. We probably could make it at low tide. No, I don't think we could. But it's high tide now, which means we should have about 4 feet of water under the keel at the lowest spots, which isn't a lot, but it's enough.
Which means that I get to come up here and pull up the anchor. And I can show it to you guys. Whoop. We wanted to show it to you before, but like it was a hurricane and we just really needed to use it.
Wow, look at the anchor.
This is where you tell.
I don't know if Jay told you about it. We got the Excel number 7, and that thing,
I don't think now's a great time.
it's a great time. We made it out of the channel. Now we're just open the open bay. We're gonna head over and get to our new anchorage. Take about an hour. Dingo, back up. Good boy.
You're not allowed back here.
Good boy. You're just going right here, straight in front of us.
I'm good to drop?
Yep.
What's our depth?
15 on the gauge.
Okay. All set. Like, we're set. The anchor is set. No, we have anchored in the same anchorage multiple times now. We keep coming back here for different projects. And has it been 3 times now that we've not been able to get our first anchor to set?
Something like that, yeah.
And this one's set just fine. Same holding, so
Yeah.
far so good. So far we're happy.
On yesterday's venture, we ended up having to do the paddle to get back with the dinghy. And I think it's just the same thing that happened last time, which is the little shear pin in the prop, I think. So I'm gonna pop that off and hopefully that's all it is. I forgot. Wow, there we go. I forgot the last time I did this, I didn't have the actual pin. So I just made one out of a little piece of metal. And it worked, but it was definitely not stainless. And so it rusted, got really weak, and broke. Today, I still don't have the right one. So I'm gonna have to make another one. I do have this stainless steel screw laying around that does fit. Oh, I about lost that. That does fit in there. What I'll do is I will just sand off kind of the ridges on there to make it fit. And no, it is definitely not the ideal solution, but it will get us to shore and get us to the store so we can buy a real shear pin. It is a beautiful day. We finally got the anchor raised. We were really slow moving this morning, and we are headed out to Block Island because we have some very important visitors coming to visit us, and they're gonna meet us out there. So we'll start making our way.
It feels so good to be moving again. We were too stagnant for too long, and the wind belongs in our sails. Definitely the way it should be, and definitely a good thing. The whole point of today and the next couple days is getting the boat all ready because my mom and my baby sister are coming to visit. Obviously that's fun, but it's an extra big deal because this is the first time anybody in my family or Brett's family will see the boat. We had one cousin come and visit last summer, but it was all torn apart at that point. So yeah, it's a pretty big deal and we're super, super thrilled. Like, you just gotta share. You gotta share what you love with the people you love, and it's just super exciting, and I really hope that they like sailing.
We're just about to go underneath the Newport Bridge and get some fuel and hopefully water, because tomorrow we need to finish up the sail to Block Island. I'm gonna go set up fenders and lines, so as soon as we get there we can hopefully be quick.
Like, who cuts in front of a boat with tubers? You don't cut in front of a moving boat with tubers. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen anybody do. Like, if I wasn't paying attention, I would have just ran over his 2 kids.
Really?
Yes, really. I'm pissed.
Okay, crisis averted. No kids have been hit. I'm gonna go finish lanes. Trying to do mouth mount. My jaw hurts. I'm gonna get TMJ from this thing. We just passed underneath the Newport Bridge and had an eerie sci-fi moment. The first time we've been able to hear the bridge, but that also means that we are pretty much to the point where we need to go get fuel. Jade's driving, I'm going to furl the sails, flip on the engine, and go get fuel.
We're pulling up now. I had to come in here because the radio is just chatty right now and I wasn't able to vlog, but I don't want to turn the radio off because we need to hear what they're saying. Anyway, the story I was telling is it came to dock up last time we were getting fuel here, and I went to toss the dock line to the employee that works the fuel dock, and I hit him like square in the face between the eyes with the line, like that kind of, I was so embarrassed. I was like mortified. Here's to hoping he's not the one working there this time.
Much less dramatic leaving the dock than getting to the dock. We're still getting the hang of docking the boat with other people's help or not. There's a paddle, or an electric hydrofoiler out there.
Dingo's very invested in
yeah,
this
he's
journey.
gonna make sure he doesn't drown.
We have just anchored for the night. We're gonna make dinner, but I wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of you will be very pleased to hear we finally got a proper snubber on our boat. Finally, and we're using it for the first time. It was crazy long. We had to let out so much extra chain.
Yeah, we'll have to adjust how much chain we put out from now on. The Mantis, I don't know what it is, Mantis large, I think?
It's small, medium, large.
I think so. We got the large one because we have a pretty large boat, but maybe we should have got the medium. It's really long, but it seems awesome, so we'll see how it works. So far, so good.
I'm glad we finally have it. It would have been nice to have before the hurricane.
Yeah, before we just had the hook, and now when we pull it up tomorrow, we can show them. But it actually has like a claw that goes onto the chain and then a strap that secures it on there so it can't fall off, which has always been our fear. We've never had the hook fall off that we know of. No, we never have, but this definitely won't. I think next we have decided that we're both a little bit hangry, so it's dinner time.
You learn as you go. One thing that we've learned recently, don't dock at the fuel dock, and don't anchor when both you and your spouse are hangry. You can thank me later, or send me your messages to make us know we're not alone. It's been...
Well, they have like t-shirts like, sorry about what I said while I was trying to dock the boat, or whatever.
I am not sorry.
Okay, somebody gave me the recommendation of peeling up this right here. You can't really see it. Of peeling that up, and that there was a knob or something inside of there that you can adjust. So I am going to try it. It looks like an Allen wrench or an Allen screw. So let's try adjusting and see what happens. Okay, that did work. It turned it down. I turned it down too far and it went out. So, this is progress. Thank you to whoever, I'll have to find the commenter. This is huge.
So we'll be underway. I mean, we're gonna put water into this thing.
Oh, yes. Thank you, commenter. You fixed it. Beautiful. Yum.
Our dinghy has finally been delivered and we can go get it.
We have made it here. Our boat is anchored over here somewhere, and our little boat is right there.
We have a lot of things we need to figure out. It is crazy out there. There's so many boats in distress at the moment because, I mean, this wasn't forecasted. A lot of boats weren't prepared.